What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
We back.
On this is Thursday, right? I'm losing track full time.
100% Thursday,
All right, cool.
September 28th. What's good, people? It's your react and draw, okay? And how's everybody doing? Tonight's story
So right,
is
I
an
don't
interesting one. This was
yeah.
Sean's pick for the day.
I mean, it was dominating the
The Twitter sphere, the X
yeah,
sphere.
yeah. Yo, I still can't call it X. You know, nobody's ever gonna call this thing X, right? Like
I don't know. Eventually, maybe, but not anytime
maybe
soon because they haven't figured out like a tweet is a tweet, but like an X is a what a
post.
Z
No, it's a post.
post.
Yeah, post. And a retweet is a repost.
Well, I guess Facebook doesn't have like its own thing. Like I Facebook that yesterday. All right, when you make a post, or it's not like a branded in that way either. Or Instagram, like you make a post on Instagram, you didn't Instagrammed last week. I guess you could say that I Instagrammed.
Well, I
Don't
Instagrammed
go and
it,
say
but
something.
I don't think I've ever heard people
But
popularize that
tweet
term.
had a strong, I guess, branding thing and saying like I tweet. All I do is tweet, and they still say it. You
No, you're
know,
right. It did have a. It was a strong term with a strong presence, but now it's a post. Now it's like every
right?
other platform.
True. But I know Elon had, he didn't like the stuff that was going on with previous Twitter. You
Yeah,
know, was going on politically and the election and things like that. So maybe that's part of it. Like he wants to rebrand it to get away from that stuff.
possibly. Yeah. So now he's got I
It's a
don't know.
demarcation line for the new era.
Yeah.
So what's up? So we got some people in the chat. We got Mary Cinematic in the chat.
Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, bro? We're doing a late one tonight, but we won't go on super long. Uh,
No,
I don't think I can actually draw on tonight's topic. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
you do a meatball fan art.
I mean, they said she has a following, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Where's her following? Hold on. Before we even get into this, I'm gonna go look up. Where is she on IG? How do you even get to this? What do they call it? Meatball? Like, huh? Let's see, meat.
Doing his half-ass internet research.
Yes, yes. All I found was actual meatballs. Right?
A spicy meatball.
Let's say influencer. I don't know. Well, they had her real name in the article, right? That I'm about to bring up. Our cinematic. Who's the chick on your wallpaper? Oh, this is Pumpkin Girl, who still does not, have a name, but uh, oh my goodness, hold on, this thing just blanked out. Why? But I'll bring her up anyway. There she goes.
Yes, this is a drawing that Sean did maybe 2 days ago,
Right.
and you're gonna make this available for as a T-shirt.
As a
Is that
T-shirt,
what you're
as
saying?
prints, as hats, as no, I'm kidding about the hats. But definitely like T-shirts and prints.
These mugs, like a jumpsuit onesie or something for adults. Is that what we're gonna have? No diapers.
You know they have the ability to make a skirt, right?
Ah,
I'm not doing that either because I don't know anybody that would just wear an anime skirt.
Gango hat.
The Kangol hat. It's a throwback. I'm probably so old now. I should be wearing one of those. Mama Bear's in the chat. What's up? What's up?
Dashiki. For the those who want to rep the motherland.
Is that allowed? Like,
You don't know. You could be a pioneer. See what happens.
oh wait, I think I have think I've zeroed in on. Oh, come on.
You zeroed in on something.
On on meatballs. I just wanted to know what her following was, but yeah,
On
it's
what?
unlike Instagram. But apparently, look, they said she's an influencer, so she's an influencer.
I don't know. It's a TikTok. I'm not sure of the platform.
It's Instagram.
It's Instagram, but you couldn't find the official page.
I, I saw it. I just have to like retype it because they didn't tag the page. Hold on,
Oh,
this thing wants to act up. Why? Can the cord please stay still? Stop. Sorry, y'all. Forgive my technical difficulties. Is it coming back or not? Come on. There we go. Hold on, let me give it one more try. Phase in the chat.
what's up, Faye?
All right, so the Meatball influencer. There we go. And then go to this article here. And
Looks like Meatball, according to this article, it says amassed over 180K followers.
oh, there you go.
So she has 180K followers. They have a picture of her like holding a giant assault weapon. I can send you the link.
Okay, yeah, send it through. Said enough. So what is a?
And I know that's a term made up by, it's a political term used to classify, I guess, I don't know, anything bigger than a handgun or whatever. And a lot of
Anything that
people,
you have to hold with like two hands or something. This is
right, I
this
know a
is,
lot
it's
of
an
Second Amendment enthusiasts, deride the term. And this is not for that argument. I'm just saying that she's having a big gun.
oh, here we go.
Right.
Meatballs out here with the with something. I'm pretty sure said Second Amendment enthusiasts would know what kind of weapon this is.
Right. I guess she's also a Second Amendment enthusiast because she's holding that big gun.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's
I mean,
maybe a little bit
she took a picture with it. I'm like, this, like, um, it's legal, I would assume. But then again, there was illegal activities anyway. So let me go get those things up right now so we can get right into it. Let's see here. I was reading a good one on where was it? Oh, it's right here. Show reader. There we go. Okay. So I don't know. Should we go through the article first or show the videos first? Oh, I mean the
well,
art.
this this story has to do with there was and what was it? I mean, talk about it. Like there was a police shooting that
Yes.
happened where a person during, I guess, a traffic stop or a traffic incident was car was like, I guess, told to stop, and it
Yes.
stopped, and then the cop got out of his vehicle and held out a gun and told him to, put a weapon down or something, or put something down, or I don't even know if did he tell him that? It was like he
I
said,
think he was
like
more like he was like I don't know.
he said
I'll F
he
it.
will effing
F
shoot
it.
you, and he shot the guy in the car. And then
Yes.
later they said that the guy had a knife. There was some reports that he got out of the car with the knife, but then it was later proved through the body cam footage
Yeah. That
that he did not get out of the car. He was just
at
shot
all.
in the car.
We
Right.
saw
So
the
it's just created.
footage. We're not showing the footage.
Right. It's like, triple, you gotta sign in with your whatever your account, and it's all it's a big mess.
Yeah.
We're not dealing with that. But there was a big, so of course there was a controversy, and there was a trial, and the cop was let go because I guess they reasoned that, oh, he thought that he had, I guess, a what was the reasoning? It was like he had a,
Oh, for going after him,
yeah, like he
some
thought that
kind
there
of
was a weapon in the car.
right.
So
Oh, was it like a traffic violation or something?
yeah, but the cop didn't go to jail. They wanted like first degree murder, second degree
Oh, for the
murder.
cop, for the cop.
Yeah, for the cop.
Yeah, yeah, no, yeah, you're right.
But they let him go. There's an appeal process, I think, happening, so they're trying to, like, I don't know, try it again
Yeah.
for some reason. But for now, he was set free. And then the protest happened, and then the riots happened. Right. Even in the article, it says the looting followed the dismissal of charges against a police officer. So, you know,
I mean, we
it was
basically explained what the what happened in this article in the cliff notes. Um,
right.
yeah, it was. So there was a gathering. There was a gathering, I guess, earlier in that day, and there were, it was people voicing their concerns, their disappointment. They were peaceful, and then the youngins came out.
Yeah. So let's just get into the article.
Okay. We already read up here. You can start from here.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, you can go ahead. Can you see it good?
Yeah.
All right.
It says, in the shadow of Philadelphia City Hall this week, about 100 people gathered to protest a judge's decision to dismiss all charges against a former police officer who shot and killed a man in his car during a traffic stop last month. Around dinner time, the demonstrators packed up their posters and signs and cleared out. Then, not long after, the police say a separate group of people broke into a series of stores, stealing shoes, alcohol, iPhones, and other wares. Looting that, in some cases, was streamed live, and that ultimately led to charges against more than 60 people. A handful of additional stores were broken into Wednesday night, the police said. The proximity of the first wave of thefts to the site of protests led to speculation that those stealing might have been trying to send a message over the dismissal of charges, but the police said the culprits had seized on the moment to benefit themselves. This had nothing to do with the protest, John Stanford, the interim police commissioner, said. What we had tonight was a bunch of criminal opportunists take advantage of a situation and make an attempt to destroy our city. At a liquor store in Northeast Philadelphia on Thursday, metal shutters lay on the sidewalk after being torn down. Windows were shattered, and lower blinds hung in pieces over the entrance.
Mm.
Inside, liquor bottles, cardboard boxes, and containers were scattered across the floor. Many shelves sat empty. Police officers climbed through the wreckage as a crew of workers waited to board up the store. Man, so it's like they're boarding up the store as damn, it's like a zombie movie or something. I mean, it's pretty rough. But when you have one of these controversial court decisions,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the width, they got to prepare for whatever, and the ice stores are all made of glass for some reason,
Yes, every single
which
one of them.
doesn't seem like you could do much with that. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's all glass. I mean, it's like rife for the break-in. It's like the worst design. It's like in peacetime, it makes for a very dynamic looking
I mean, yes, sleek.
design as a building, very sleek. But
Looks like the
in times
future,
of right, you
and
know what
then
I
it becomes
mean?
the past as soon as it gets broken into.
Yeah, exactly. It's just gonna, unless it's all bulletproof glass. I mean, it's just there to be destroyed during times of unrest, which is what America's going through right now. Times of unrest, civil strife, racial strife, economic strife, um, the looming threat of World War III, political strife, all kind of strife. Strifes abound. A strifeutopia is A cornucopia of strife, a
Strife,
potpourri of strife, if you will.
Strifeopolis.
Yeah, Strifeopolis.
Natma is here. Says Meatwad is going to prison. A real win for society. Yeah, I think they hit her with a bunch of. We're gonna bring up the video in a second because
Right. We did a half-ass recap, or I tried to, based off memory, but we're gonna get into the actual story through this article.
right.
Yeah. So let's continue.
Mm-hmm.
It says E.Z. Guyton, who works as a security guard for the shopping mall where the liquor store is, said he saw about 8 or 9 people taking bottles from the shelves Tuesday night after staff members left. People were just carrying stuff out the door in boxes and in shopping carts, Mr. Guyton, 72, said on Thursday as he swept broken glass from the sidewalk. A spokesman for the state liquor board said that 10 stores had sustained substantial damage and would be closed for some time. Several others that were looted sustained less damage. A family member for the man killed last month, Eddie Irizarry, condemned the stealing. Zoraida Garcia, Mr. Irizarry's aunt, told the Philadelphia Inquirer that the destruction was not going to bring justice to my family or bring my nephew back. And she urged those upset about his killing to protest peacefully with signs in front of the courthouse instead. Yeah, well, that didn't happen. So, but they were against it, right?
They were against it, and it's funny because that's. Don't we see that most of the time when people decide to do these violent outbursts, and the family be like, "Yo, why are you doing this?" But they don't care
Yeah.
because it's like you see an unfair situation, and from the footage that Dan and I saw, it looked like it was definitely unfair because my man did not get out the car, and the cop let off him. You're angry. The family's angry. You, how are you more angry than the family? Like you know what I'm saying? Like they were there. They were there peacefully voicing their concerns. They wanted justice to be done. Rightfully so. And a bunch of youngins that do not care about the incident at all just come out and be like, "Yo, it's time to get a free TV."
Yeah, they're trying to get their come up, right? So,
Like, yo, somebody got shot. Time for a PS5. How does that? How did?
has there been a time when like someone has rioted and then they got the PS5 like through, using the excuse of like, someone else's tragedy, and
Mhm.
then we're able to keep the PS5 later? Like, like
I mean, I
I
guess if
don't
they
think
got
so.
away with it,
Yeah, I guess they got away with it, but if they're
yeah.
caught, no one's ever like, "Hey, let that man keep his PS5." Like, there's not like a group ready to mobilize and say, like, please give him back the PS5. He earned it fair and square, like
He stole it fair
through
and
this
square. Huh?
tragedy. Like I don't think that happens. So it's just something you should not do. Okay. Newsflash: safety tip: do not
Yeah, do
steal.
not break into private property
Right,
and take items.
right. It will
This,
not resurrect the deceased. It's not a form of necromancy. It's just crime. Okay. It's going to get you killed. It's going to ruin the neighborhood. All right.
and they always do it in their own neighborhood too, which is the funny. And I'm not condoning doing it in any neighborhood, but it's just
Was it their
wild.
neighborhood? I don't know. Was it around the courthouse? Or where was this ice store?
Good point.
You know,
But
it
I
was
mean,
like one of these.
it didn't look like all stereotypes here. It didn't look like that was the neighborhood that the cop lived in. Okay, like it didn't look like. You see the
Or the
store.
neighborhood that the person. Well, I don't know where the cop lives. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't like
Yeah,
it wasn't a city hall.
no, no,
It
no.
wasn't at the
It
police
was the
station, or
Apple
it
station,
wasn't
the Apple
at
store, the liquor store,
right,
because that's
right,
important. You know,
right.
my man's passed. Sadly, so time to get a bottle of Henny. Out of
Yeah, I don't think the Hennessy people, the Hennessy Corporation, were involved.
yeah, out of, Well,
whatever.
Power's in here, by the way. What's up, Power? What's up?
What's up, chat? What's up? We're going through the story right now. Let's get back into
Yeah,
it.
I forgot what.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
The demonstration in front of City Hall on Tuesday came shortly after a judge dismissed all charges, including a murder charge against the former officer Mark Dial. Mr. Dial, who was white, that had to put that
Jesus Christ.
in, shot Mr. Rosari, who was Puerto Rican. just so you know,
Yeah, just so you get
guys.
the full scope of the
Right.
story.
So you know the backdrop of what's happening right now, the racial backdrop of what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
While the man was sitting in his car during a traffic stop on August 14th, body camera footage showed that Mr. Irizarry was holding what appeared to be a knife as officers approached his car. Mr. Dial is heard saying, "I will shoot you," adding an expletive before firing less than a second later 6 shots at Mr. Irizarry through his closed driver's side window and the windshield.
Yep.
Yeah. The judge said that prosecutors had not presented enough evidence to overcome Mr. Dial's arguments of self defense. Prosecutors quickly refiled the charges. It says a policewoman initially told reporters that Mr. Irizarry had gotten out of his car and lunged at the officers with a knife. But
Straight
body
lie.
camera videos, straight lies, yeah. But body camera videos later proved those statements to be false. Those videos showed that Mr. Irizarry, 27, had remained in the car. The police said they had found a folding knife and a kitchen-style knife in the
In the
car.
car.
After the peaceful protest on Tuesday, video circulated on social media showed a group of younger people forcing open the door of an Apple store, running off with iPhones and other devices until the item started blaring a warning that devices were being tracked. So he had a folding knife and a kitchen knife in the
Kitchen knife.
car.
Yeah.
Now, was he holding the knife? Is the knife just in the car?
Well, that's the part because we couldn't see. You
Was
can't see
the
from the
yeah?
angle.
Was the knife in his hand? You know,
That I don't know. But all what we do know is that he wasn't outside of the car.
no, not like
In
that.
fact, the door wasn't even open.
Spokesperson said, "Yeah, no. If you watch the video, which is on YouTube, you can go Google it. Like he basically runs up at and into the, I guess, the window driver's section and of the window, and he started letting off rounds. So I don't know
Now, if he was holding a
where
knife while in
that's
the car, that's open to debate. I'm not sure.
yeah, the angle wasn't that great. Like the somehow like it couldn't catch that part if that happened. And if that was at trial, I would have to research the trial to find out if even that was a case.
Right.
I mean, it's dangerous times now. And in these cities, they won't let you have a gun to defend yourself.
No.
So are people walking around with knives in the city in case something goes off, maybe a carjacking, maybe something. Now, he was stopped because of what? That's the question. Like he was stopped why? Like because of a traffic violation or
Yeah.
something? Like so and a lot of mysteries. We'd have to go back into the case. We'd have to research the entire court case to find out what's going on with that situation. But in any event, I'm not sure where the Apple people are responsible for this tragedy. I'm not sure how the iPhone
They
itself,
they secretly instructed the cops to
the
cause
ghost
me.
of Steve Jobs, had something to do with this crime. I'm not sure how that happened, but I'm sure it could be explained to me by
The Jack Daniels Corporation was involved.
right the liquor store people. Is that the conspiracy? I've been watching a lot of X-Files reruns lately, so they got all kind of conspiracies. I'm up to an episode where they found out that Scully found out they were using a smallpox jab to mark people with special, you know, tags so that they can use the alien virus against them later, in a colonization attempt by the UFOs. So
Hmm.
maybe the liquor has something to do with the situation because people drinking liquor, maybe there are nanobots in the liquor that make people prone to violent behavior that they're unbeknownst to,
Maybe.
and it's not their fault. So
Maybe meat.
activated through the iPhone through special encrypted messaging that makes them prone to loot.
Yo, that's a pretty
I
good
don't know.
storyline right there, actually. Feel like the
Exactly.
nanobots acted came from the liquor and then they were activated through the iPhone. Huh? That's the
Yeah, I'm
canon
just
story,
coming.
by the way, yo. No,
I'm
I'm
just
kidding.
coming up with options here. I'm just throwing out options here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to conceive of the situation because it seems like to me, police shooting incidents that lead to the Ive store. It's a big chasm in between. I'm just trying to fill in the gaps. Basically. So, all right. Anyway, stores in the city were looted in 2020 during protests over the killing of George Floyd in Minneapolis, and some residents said they feared that businesses like Apple, Foot Locker, and others that were targeted this week might close their stores for good. Meanwhile, Ashgar Ansari, who owns a dollar store in Center City next door to a Foot Locker that was looted on Tuesday night, said he feared that the city would deteriorate if the perpetrators did not face consequences. Right now, as a businessman, I feel very unsafe, said Mr. Ansari, 52, whose business had closed before the thefts began and was unscathed. Giovanni Calvert works 20 works at restaurant as a restaurant host a few blocks from the looted Apple store and offered another perspective. He said although he did not think the looting was right, he understood the anger that followed the dismissal of charges against the former police officer. I do know what the reality of being young, black, scared is in this country and feeling powerless. The anger and the aggression is going towards the system that's causing it. The system of the iPhone. Uh, he didn't say that part, but I would assume
I
that's
don't even
part
know
of
what
what
to
he's
say
saying.
with that statement right there. Like,
Well, you got to know the system, right? So he's describing the system, right? So at like the top of the Illuminati period is the ghost of Steve Jobs at the Apple Store, right?
right,
He's at
okay,
the
okay.
top.
I'm taking
He
notes.
yeah. He's like the cigarette smoking man of the the X Files. He is like at the top, okay?
Okay,
And at the bottom of that, I guess, is the apps of the iStore, the iPhone. I guess the actual apps
right.
because they addict you to the phone.
Hmm.
And then underneath that is like I don't know the mayor, and then underneath that is like the police guy. So there you go. I just laid it out for you. My whole conspiracy chart.
Got you.
Right. So anyway, several videos that showed the chaos Tuesday night were taken locally by famous 21-year-old comedian Dejaya Blackwell, who is known as Meatball on social media. They showed people running into closed stores and later the police pulling the car over the car she was in, presumably moments before she was arrested. Miss Blackwell, who was charged with several crimes, including burglary and rioting, went live on Instagram on Thursday after she was released on bail. In her video, she vacillated between defiance and sadness and said that she was struggling with how to deal with the news cameras outside her home as well as with her newfound notoriety. Should she embrace the attention, she wondered, or step away from her internet persona until her case was complete? Yeah, something to consider. What do you think about that, Sean?
Um. So the fact that she's even considered like, oh, should I step into the no? What are you trying? You trying to use this for clout, ma'am? The reason that you got into this situation in the first place is because you went outside to film for clout. In fact, it doesn't say it here, but she was live streaming in real time. You wanna know how they all got caught? Because the cops were watching her live stream.
Yeah, and I mean, she has 180K followers, according to another article. It's like it's going to go viral. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know there's people with bigger follow accounts than her, but it's pretty sizable. And then when you have that, plus the fact that it's at a riot, it's going to go viral. Like, it's primed to go viral. And anyway, it says she solicited advice in the comments of her stream. Even Amber Rose, the famous model, chimed in, but still seemed unsure. I'm losing my head, Miss Blackwell said. I don't know whether I'm supposed to be funny or serious with this. A few minutes later, she turned the live stream off. Interesting.
This is how you know that they don't care. She don't know if she will. A man died. Like the man is not. He's not here. He doesn't exist anymore. You don't know if you're supposed to be funny or serious with this. You went outside to watch people grab iPhones and iPads. All right, before we get into the videos, which y'all may or may not have seen, which is the highlight. I'm gonna read some of your chat right now. Mama Bear says he rescued a poor abandoned PS5. Yeah, you know, like it was sitting there. It was lonely.
Yeah, I need a home. You know, like a kitten walks up to you in those videos, and they say, "Oh, the kitten adopted you."
Yeah.
You know, the PS5 chose him or her or whatever.
Alfred Rhoda says, "I feared for my life." Oh, I think he was talking that in terms of the cop.
Right. He's like, they're coming right for us. You know, that old South Park. You start blasting. It's like, yikes.
Blasting his with his fake strafe and slash tippy toe, whatever he was doing. If y'all see the video, Alpha Proto says, after that one gun court case, I heard you can have guns in New York now. You can't. You just can't walk into a building or to a public transportation with one. I've heard this. I have to check that out. Not sure. Like
it depends. Maybe in like the greater New York area. I'm not sure about New York City, but maybe in upstate places like that. I know there was a big court case about it. Alpha Proto says, yeah, when I get angry, my first reaction is to liberate objects from stores. Well, the objects are calling out for you to liberate them, apparently, according to the proponents of such an idea.
Yeah, just be like, yo, that was their object. And you'd be like, our object.
You know? Right. It's the community's iPhone.
All right. Okay, it's comrade.
iPad. Yeah, I don't know about that, but apparently others believe differently.
Right.
Power 800 sells self-snitched on herself, basically. Yeah, I mean, like live streamed it. I mean, it was like it'd be a difference if like they use like the Patriot Act or something and like, you know, got some cyber hacker to get into her phone, which or like her iCloud account or something like that. But no, she was live streaming it on Instagram or wherever. And telling people like, you know, whatever, the usual nonsense, we outside and all this.
Right.
Yes. Alpha Proto says, why do you keep saying riot? It was a peaceful protest. That's true. It was fiery. That's the fire. It's fiery yet peaceful.
Mostly
I guess
peaceful.
they were on the fiery side, you know, to get a little rowdy.
Yeah.
It is what it is, you know. It's just the anger.
All right. So here I have the. This is the video that she was filming. Let me see. If y'all didn't hear, let's see. Okay, here we go.
Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat.
This is Meatball, by the way, y'all.
Yes. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat. Everybody must eat.
Is that a supermarket that they're going to eat?
That is I believe that's the liquor store.
Oh, okay. So everyone must drink.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Do they have a like Meatball actually taking something from the store? Like, is there like video of that?
No, but I think they count what she's doing, especially since she's an influencer, is like inciting.
Yeah. Now, I there are some charges for Meatball. I can look them up.
Mm-hmm.
So it says right meat. How do you Google this? Meatball charges. Wonder what will come up. Okay. It
Sorry,
says,
go ahead.
yeah. I guess her last name is Blackwell.
Yeah.
So it says the charges include burglary, criminal trespassing, criminal mischief, conspiracy, riot with the intent to commit a felony, and criminal use of a communication facility, according to police.
Right.
So the burglary, I guess it kind of insinuates that she did take something. Are there multiple videos? It was from a live stream, so I guess there's more video.
There's more. Hold on. I will get the other videos.
There's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, Meatball, why?
Oh, I guess this is from them trying to they were trying to the police was trying to round up the people that were looting. Oh, that is super loud. Hold on.
That's a spicy meatball. Bro. Like Joker laugh. What's so funny? That guy's getting choked out. What's so funny about that?
Yo, my man with the mask was out, bro. Why did she think that this was funny?
Yeah, I mean, this is
like a maniac, like maniacal.
that was like cackling laughter. You know what I mean? Like if
like a super villain laugh.
Yeah, if you like saw this like as a cutscene in a video game or like a scene in a movie, you would say, "Oh, this is over the top. Like real people don't act like the Joker or something."
Right.
Maybe in the DC universe that would make sense, but we should have a more nuanced performance in this film or something. No, in real life, they do cackle like a villain from a CW superhero show, and it's real. It's happening. Like.
Oh man,
about the fact that this guy's getting beaten in the head and like rioting, and it's like it's just content, bro. It's just content. That's what it is. Which is pretty wild out.
Yo, so they got the Philly looting mugshots, bro. Like
Philly looting mugshot.
She looks stable,
bro.
She look pretty stable. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. There is no good mugshot except for like mugshot shorties or whatever mug shorties that.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Where they're so good looking that you can't help to have a good mugshot, but like in usual, everybody's like got a bad one. Even like the Donald Trump crew.
Oh, I think this was another Meatball classic, I believe here. I gotta wait for it to
reload. Yo, they poured what? They poured liquor on the iPhone.
Oh, it looked like Sunny D.
Yeah, Sunny D.
All right, this might not be Meatball.
No.
This is crazy. I'm still out here filming though.
Was the other one Meatball too, or was that just a random video?
Nah, I think hold on, because the original one that I saw, which I'm trying to find right now, which I don't know why it's so difficult to find. Oh my goodness. I am so glad that I turned off my Twitter. I didn't.
You turn off your Twitter?
I mean, for the screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because doing the normal search, Philly looting, apparently Meatball's into extracurricular activities.
Oh, of the what kind of variety? If I should ask.
Of the what I guess is supposed to be some kind of sensual variety.
Oh,
It did not pass
oh,
off
so
that
it's
way.
some kind of erotic photography. Is that what you're talking about? Is
Yes, and it's not. I'm trying to come up with adjectives. I'm trying to be nice. I will say this is not flattering because the water didn't even look clean. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Uh,
bro? I don't want nobody.
no, actual water, like real water, not like
Okay.
Yeah.
What, meatballs in a tub or
Yeah.
something?
Yes. 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 Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm like. Oh my god, yo, I hate the incident, bro. This was another. Hold on, was this? I think this was another.
Niggas going crazy.
Oh, this is from Meatball's page again.
Bro.
Getting that henny. What they got in their hand? Yo, that girl got mad bottles, bro.
Damn, they gonna be
Yo,
drinking.
go back, go back, go back. Yo, son, what she got? That's the biggest bottle of vodka I've ever seen in my life.
Damn. Alcoholism, bro. Like,
It's just-
you gonna do with all that?
oh no.
It's so bullshit. Yeah, Meatball, this boy got the look.
Is that meatball? Sounds like her.
Yeah, no, this is from Meatball's page.
Dude.
So,
Why?
so basically, the cops were like, "Yep." So,
Oh, that's the bottle. That's the bottle.
oh, so she did take some.
Oops.
All this cops coming. Oh yeah, the cops coming. We got Meatball outside.
They put her name on blast too.
Exactly.
Yo, we got Meatballs.
Press well, Eddie.
Local celebrity.
Yo, it's like, yo, you got- yo, y'all, Meatball. Okay, what I was actually trying to find was the actual
Rough. Like, damn.
last one, y'all, last one. Where's the Apple Store one? Because that was the whole point of the whole thing. That's where it started. Or at least that's the. Let me see, Philly Apple Store.
Alpha Proto says if Batman was real, he would be a hero for beating those thieves up. Only in a movie. Only in a movie.
Yeah. Oh, here, I found it.
But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe they would say like he wasn't beating up a human for like, I don't know.
Got one. Got one. Got one. Got one.
What did she say?
I don't know. I don't know if this is English.
Free iPhones.
Free iPhones. I heard that.
Oh. Look, security running. Oh shit! What's up? Yeah, Max.
When are we as a society gonna stop doing this?
When they stop endorsing it, I think maybe does the Apple Corporation endorse this stuff? So I don't know. It's a situation right now. Look, I mean, the title on the thumbnail says "Looting intensifies" only because there's been a series of lootings.
Yeah, it's
as
been going on for
reported
like
yeah.
as y'all know for a minute.
And people are saying that this is another sign of the societal collapse of the United States. And it certainly is phase one, I would say. We are well into phase one. I'm not sure what phase two is. If it's phase two, it would be some kind of economic collapse, some bank runs and seizing of assets for and
Right.
seizing of alternate currencies and some kind of laws passed so you can't move currency around as freely to keep the wealth of the United States. And then phase three would be some kind of civil conflict in the United States based off of ideological lines. And then phase four would be international conflict, the drafts and the land wars and the drone wars and the cyber war. And then what was it? What was the phase four? The next phase would be collapse,
Yeah.
full collapse, and then it'll be either us under the stewardship of a more competent, superpowered nation, or the revival of our nation in a direction that we can't foresee right now. Yeah. So, in any event, hashtag free meatball. Like we're gonna hashtag free meat.
And she is free right now. She had a video if y'all want me to find out about how she,
Oh, the follow up.
Yeah, let me find the follow up. Let me turn this off because clearly. What do I type for that? Meatball apology? I don't even know if it's an apology. Hold on. Meatball Philly. Oh, I
in the
got.
chat. What's up? Says TikTok is pushing this BS.
Oh, I'm sure
Well,
they are.
certainly, they don't care. They'll let you go viral for almost anything.
Right. Hold on.
Like, just
it's
want
not.
to say
Is it playing?
thanks to everybody that
here it is.
carry for me. Ain't nothing, never been nothing. I never been through nothing like that ever in my life. I don't even know what happened. Like, I need some sleep. I'm scared. I'm traumatized. Never again in my life. Like, seriously. I'm tired. I love y'all. Ain't nothing. I just want to say thanks to everybody that.
You heard it there for she ain't never been done nothing like that in her life.
Yeah, been done nothing. Nothing.
Nothing.
Like a muffin.
Yeah, except nothing. And you FFIN.
Right. Can I get a muffin, a nothing, and a croissant and a latte? Yeah. It sounds like, I don't know, some kind of it's instant regret. And it's sort of like what they call the mob mentality or the I don't know, some kind of crowd insanity, or what do they call it?
Yeah, it's definitely crowd insanity. I mean, if I wanted to get spiritual, I'll say they were possessed, but like,
yes,
what
could
do y'all
they be possessed in a spiritual sense?
I don't know.
By the looting demon.
The looting demon. I'm calling Jesus. I'll be like, my guy, can you oversee this real quick because. Let me see here. Power 800. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Power 800 says this was basically certain parts of New NYC multiplied by 20. Yeah, basically. Although, never underestimate NYC's power to get this insane.
Yeah, I mean, don't they loot here too? Like they go loot some CVS's and Dwayne Reed's and places like that. The high level stuff was done during the riots of during 2020 or 2019 or whenever that happened. But I don't know if it happens like this on the reg in New York or something, like to like ice stores and like big places like that. Like,
well, not in a riot sense, but like probably on a generalized looting sense, kind of like Cali, where that's rampant. As well. This one, I guess, was hyped up because they tried to, as they say, use the excuse of this man's passing to go out there and procure some free iPhones. I don't know why they were throwing Sunny D on it or simply
Yeah, well,
orange
that
as power as Power said over there.
yeah, I
I,
don't know. Maybe they think that Sunny D, since it empowers humans to like do to refresh their electrolytes
mhm.
or whatever, or like like the commercials where the kids they playing basketball and they got to go get stuff, and then the mom says, "Yo, here's some purple stuff," and they're like, "Hell no, I want the Sunny D."
Yeah,
Maybe they think it'll help him power up the iPhone when the battery's charged to like only ten
100%.
percent.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Maybe they think like they pour some Sunny D, it'll like do a triple boost action, and it'll get it up to 100%, and they can go film some more lootings.
I, I I had some sarcastic input, and I was like, hopefully when they take what I'm saying, the if anybody takes any iPad Pros, they'll become an artist, and then like they'll do some commissions and get paid and give back to the community. I don't think so though, but you never know.
Anything's possible, you know. All they needed was an opportunity and a chance.
Yeah,
Alpha Proto says, "Do these people know right from wrong?" It's a very good question, a
do
very
they?
moral question, a
He
very
goes on. He
philosophical
says, "Do they
question.
have any morals, a conscience?" I mean, I could
Well,
get, I could.
maybe it's like sort of what is right and what is wrong in society. I guess they would have to be taught what those things are as the youth, and
Yeah,
and I guess they're lost generationally lost, just like other generations have been.
yeah.
Except right now, I guess it's worse than before because the culture isn't reinforcing what's right or wrong either.
No,
Especially during something that follows a police shooting, because sometimes they'll hear like, "Well, it's bad to steal under any other circumstances except for this." You know, they'll say,
until they got arrested for this
right.
via
They'll say
exposure
it's
from a live stream.
right. But I think just because it's not condemned by the whole of the media, the whole of the society, they think that maybe they could get away with it or somebody's getting away with it. So that won't be me, the one that gets caught. And if I get caught, they'll have sympathy on me because it was for some kind of quote unquote righteous cause or something, you know?
Hmm.
Maybe they think like a celebrity will like bail them out, like one of those morning hip hop DJ guys will like, I don't know, pay the bail fund or something. I don't know.
Right.
But it's not necessarily the case. It's like what's right and wrong, you know, good and evil. These things are likely not discussed in their home life. I will just say that, and if it's not, it certainly is not being discussed in the culture.
I mean, it's kind of trying to understand. Like Alpha Proto says, right and wrong are fluid to them. Now let's think about this. Let's go to the obvious culprit here, right? Their home life. Now I don't know each and every one of their home lives, but needless to say, if you're being raised by parents, grandparents, or guardians who act like a villain, then you're just gonna have villainous intent.
Yeah, you know.
Or if you're not getting the love that you need at home, and then go to hang out with other young individuals who have villainous intent. Either way, either one of those is the problem here, to be honest. Because there was no way on God's green earth that I, as young Sean, would have seen a riot and said, "Let me go participate in that," because my parents was. I'm not even gonna say my parents weren't having it. It didn't need to be like, "Sean, if I catch you out there." No, it was just like, oh, they already taught me that this was bad, so I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, I mean, look, there's no two-parent household going on in probably these lives statistically. You know,
Exactly.
so it's like that's going to be a challenge. And then if they look at the culture at wide, I mean, like like countrywide culture, pop culture, whatever it is, like you turn on the TV, you
Hmm.
know, back in the days, they always instill you some morals or something. You watch it some Howdy Doody or like as the boomers watched or like whatever, the Lone Ranger or whatever. They tell you don't rob, don't steal, you know what I'm saying? And those guys who do are like punished severely on the show and
Mm-hmm.
Yada yada yada, and there wasn't all the music would just like be about love and
Right.
doing the right thing or something like that. But now our culture, they don't necessarily like. There's 100 FBI shows on TV and a bunch of cop shows on TV, but these things don't get the ratings like they used to. And I don't know what they're having on those shows. It could be like doing some other kind of propaganda. I don't know. But
Also,
most of the kids are watching TikTok,
yeah,
and they're watching like YouTube clips and shorts and stuff, and it's just people like dancing and like singing or lip syncing to other people's music. It doesn't have anything to do with like, so you can't even like get morality from the air or from the iPhone that they stole or whatever. Like it's just random, I don't know, like just
clips.
movements and color. Yeah, it's like clips. It's like a child. It's like the content that they're getting isn't teach them about morality. You know, it's like just something to look at, like when you're a child in the crib and there's like a mobile circling around with like a bunch of colors and like a nice little tune of like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star just to keep you occupied. That's basically the content that's being made now, and this is what they consume. They're not learning like the sitcom, like they watch Family Matters, and then like Eddie would get in trouble, and then his father would come down and say, "Son, listen, you can't cheat on the school exam because that's wrong." And he says, "Thank you, Dad," and they would have the hug. And even some kid without a father would at least watch that and say, "I need to be like Eddie. I need to be like Carl Winslow. I need to be like, you know, the guy in the sitcom to teach me right or wrong." Now they don't have those sitcoms.
Well, they could have learned it from also
What?
movies. Except, we have this neat little trend of the sympathetic villain going on, and I
Right?
and I might be wrong here, but I look. We were talking about this on Twitter. We were talking about my favorite show of all time, freaking Falcon and Winter Soldier, and they try to make that villain sympathetic. They
They
try
made all
to,
the villains sympathetic. Remember Baron Zemo was like,
yeah, word.
and all those people like in the comics, it's just bad. You know what I mean?
The villains were so sympathetic that well, first of all, that show was all over the place because the villains were so sympathetic that they made U.S. Agent, even though he wasn't, look more evil than them, which was very cool. That show's narrative was all over the place. So you got that, you got Killmonger, you got Thanos. Well, I'm doing a good thing. I'm trying to, like, I don't know, save on resources. Look, me, I'm getting tired of this. Especially when, oh, Sean, you don't want nuance in your story. Like, I'm not saying that. You could have nuance. You could have nuanced villains. But it's just kind of funny. First of all, I'm going to tell you something right now. You know what's... Screw what I just said. It's not satisfying. It's not satisfying. It's not satisfying at all. You get to the end of the story, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching Face Off, and I'm like, yo, bro gotta go. I don't got those bro gotta go moments anymore. Just be like, oh, but she was displaced during the blip, and she's mad about, and he's trying to save on research. Yo, I don't care, bro. Like, can you make me hate the villain? Because I don't anymore. I just like, and it gives me no. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting off the point. The point is that these kids don't even know what's true evil because they got these, like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's what gives you pleasure in the moment, I guess. What is the pleasure is good, and what takes it away is evil. But that would have to be a conversation had by I don't know, the country, I guess.
You know what's funny in the stories like that when you have villains like that that's sympathetic? You know who those villains usually are supposed to turn into? The side characters of the hero. Oh, sympathize with the villain. Oh, you know who to become? Vegeta. Okay, they become Vegeta, and now Vegeta's a good guy. But it's like now you have, like, I don't know, Vegeta-esque people, and they're just straight up the villain, and that's it. I'm like, what? Power says, are they even heroes anymore for a villain to exist, and vice versa? No, that's a whole other thing because some of these people are not heroic.
Nope. That's why they can make only the villains, like, I don't know, in these superhero films, like people who want to destroy the entire Earth. and they say, okay, that guy's obviously bad because he wants to destroy the entire earth. But sometimes they make those people bad too. I mean, those people are good too because they always try to make it like, oh, humans are scum. Like this new movie, it's getting good reviews. The Creator,
Hmm.
about like John David Washington, Denzel's son, has to like save this. He's at war with the AI, like the AI like is at war with humans.
Yeah.
So then he meets some AI. He's about to blow up some AI station or something, and then he finds out there's a kid that's AI. So he
Mm.
can't destroy the kid, and the kid is like the savior of the AI people or something. And then he has to realize they're just as human as we are.
Right.
So it's like there's no clear bad guy, like good, evil in that either. Like, is the AI good or bad, or humans are bad? It's like Avatar, where like the humans were bad and the Avatar people were good.
Hmm.
And the only reason and the only way to make yourself a good person is to become an Avatar person. It's almost like saying like being a human is just bad and whatever anything else is better. So this is not a deconstruction of like what is it to be human in the media right now. What is it to be good? Maybe you're not good. Maybe you're bad.
Right.
And maybe the bad person is good, or maybe there is no good and bad. So it's not a deconstruction happening in the media in terms of morals,
Yeah.
that you're not going to get your morality from pop culture and entertainment anymore. It's not like back in the day where like, watching some old TV show like 21 Jump Street, the cops were the good guys, they're the bad guy. And if the cops were the bad guys, we a definite good guy in the story. Like it was very clean. There was a hero, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's here to save the country or something like that the from the terrorist who was a definite bad guy. It's called True Lies, but not anymore. It's like it's all very dubious and hazy.
It just, but the funny part is that they're giving us these villainous, non-villain characters, these sympathetic villains, in a time where people are so clear-cut villainous in real life.
100%.
How am I supposed to like stare some great, some mid-range villain when I got people like freaking Frank James running around, who's clearly evil? Like I, this happened in real life.
Clearly.
All these looters, I'm like, yo, they're not good people, bro. Like
Uh William says even the Force in Star Wars is not black and white anymore. It's gray.
I heard
Yeah,
about
exactly.
this.
In the Mandalorian, they had some episode where they had the rebels were like some kind of I don't know, starting to like some evil empire and like spying on people and doing stuff in this weird episode where the Mandalorian wasn't even in it. So now it's like I don't know what's going on with Star Wars. I guess it's being more realistic in that it's like our real wars, they never end. So I guess Star Wars never ends either. Like just be more Star Wars forever, like wars in the stars forever. Like it's just for me, like it ended like when the Ewoks were celebrating, singing Yub Nub in
Right.
celebration or something, and then like they Han Solo and Leia and Luke were all hugging each other. That's where it ended for me. It's a fantasy. Now it's just like it will never end.
Yeah, it needs to go. Hold on. Alfredo says, "Well, he dropping names on stream." Yeah, that's not even a controversial. I mean, it is a controversial name. He in jail. That dude's in jail. That was the dude in NYC that let off in the subway system, and then he turned himself in. Yeah, I don't think he's getting out of jail like anytime soon. Man's like 60.
Yeah. Alpha Proto says, "Will you guys be incorporating more fairy tales into your cyber world of Red?"
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. We'll be introducing fairy tale characters. Definitely is happening. Alpha Proto says, "Current story. Now I understand. A human soul is just a social construct. Now the AI life is just as important as human life." Yes, which is an interesting message because the whole Hollywood went on strike because they're afraid of like AI taking their jobs, and they were like saying, and the leader of the actors guild, Fran Drescher, said, AI will not replace us. They are not going to replace us. So why didn't she embrace AI as her friend, like in that movie that's coming out, The Creator? Like they should be
I don't know.
teaming up together to have a new way of life together in unison, in harmony. No, the AI is not your friend when they're taking your job. You got to work with the AI
Yeah, I thought that's how it works.
because the AI doesn't have sentience yet. Is that what it is? Sentience. So they want to stuff them in a box before they grow into their own person or something.
Yeah,
That's not nice.
Didn't the Matrix start this way? Y'all watch the Animatrix? I seen it.
Yes. But in the Matrix, but in the Matrix 4, they had AI that they were actually like, friends with or something, those programs.
Yeah,
I
like
guess it was
it
the
was
eventual
one.
message of that too.
Yeah,
That was one. That guy was like flying with his like a giant bird was flying. Oh, and the yeah, right. And the dude who played Black Manta from
yeah, that guy.
Aquaman. Right.
I mean, I guess people could say that about any of our properties, but our characters are still very much human.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, I seen it. That's it. Wait, oh, iRobot. It, it, uh, I guess it was kind of. Well, they definitely had some iRobot-esque looking robots. I kind of got to rewatch the Animatrix. Need to
yeah.
get into some new anime and stuff, man.
True.
But yeah, yo, that's I mean, is it
That was the
nothing?
story of Meatball.
Yeah,
Okay, so what do we do about this? I don't know.
nothing.
Nothing. I guess it was what happened, and we learned nothing about it. So,
I don't know if Meatball.
will this behavior continue? Will the cops chill with the itchy trigger finger? Will people stop looting in the street? Probably not.
We
I
ain't
don't
never
know.
been gonna see an end to this. No. However she worded that.
Right. That's what Alpha Proto says. We protect free meatball. Just kidding. It will. Hashtag free meatball. Meatball's free. Meatball is free at this moment right now.
Yeah, I guess she got court dates or
awaiting
something.
some kind of court date to deal with. Maybe some lawyer will.
I'm just you know what like baffles me, the fact when they be like, oh man, that was crazy. I'm like, yes, you were outside with a camera in front of 180,000 followers, live streaming crime. I don't know what you thought was gonna happen.
I don't know.
It would have been better if she just came out and said like, yeah, that was crazy. I shouldn't have been doing that, but ha ha ha, I'm crazy, and then that's it. That's the video. Well, I'd have been like, well, I guess she stuck to her guns. I don't. Didn't somebody recently say, I don't want to name names. It was a politician saying like, oh, people are looting because they're just they need necessities for their family. And I remember
Smartphones. I guess you need smartphones, and they text you with pertinent information, right? Like when alternate street of the side, parking is available, and they get these text alerts about the flash flood warnings, and so I guess maybe they need to rob the ice store to
I guess
get mobile phones. Of course, they offer the Obama phone, right? So they don't need.
I mean,
the iPhone.
I guess lastly, for two conflicting ideals, actually they're not conflicting, they kind of go hand in hand. While I was scrolling looking for this meatball stuff, some I guess a couple or one or two or three black Twitter creators were posting like, oh well, white people are looting too, and I'm like, yeah, we know, we seen Cali.
Yeah, it's all bad.
When you give incentive and tell people that anything that's under $950 is not gonna get you in trouble, like you're gonna find all the bad apples to come out. And
maybe this is a plot to get rid of stores, like
yeah, because stores are leaving places now.
Right. Maybe they just want to have everything done online. Maybe that's what's going on. It's like some kind of plot, some conspiracy.
And then
Who knows?
I did see a video. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna see if I can find it because it is kind of funny note to leave on. Um, what is it saying here?
Don't we have to do the showcase?
Oh, you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. What was I just looking for? Unless you want to save it for tomorrow, but I guess we could do it today.
It says William says the track runner story in Animatrix was good, but he ran so fast he broke the Matrix. Yeah, that was a good story.
Yeah, the style. I love I was very influenced by that animator.
Face says just like the dude terrorizing the pie people in Japan, he got arrested. Johnny Somali's getting locked up in Japan. Oh, I didn't know that. Is that happening
Yeah.
right now?
Hold on, y'all. Wait. Hold on. Sorry.
Alfred Proto says, "What? Free Johnny Somali? When do we protest?"
We got. Is this real or are they joking? Hold on.
Trending like this, switch it around. All that needs to be expunged off my record, bro. Like what? I am an innocent person, bro. I am not a trouble person. I am a good person. I am a, you know what I'm saying? I'm a businesswoman. Like, I don't like this. I don't honestly, okay, yeah, I'm trending. Yeah, I geeky. But to be trending like this, though, for real, though, yeah, okay, I'm trending like this, switch it around. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool, but damn, trending like this? Really, though?
Really though.
You know, I got feelings too. All
Is this the Meatball merch? Yo,
They didn't just create this. Like this is real, right? Hold on. Let me go confirm this. So
I think that's her page, right? That's her page.
That's her page, but you know, I don't know. I don't know if somebody could doctor a screenshot or something.
Link in bio. Yo,
Hold on, y'all. Let me go find out. I'm gonna go find out if it's real.
get your very own Meatball merch.
Wait, what? Oh man, page.
Power 800 says Meatball merch is wild. Yeah, gotta cop yours. Gotta get yours while it's hot.
Yeah.
William says this is a slow creep of communism. Yeah, I think it already crept. I don't know. I guess it's like you got to destroy what was here before you can build the new. So it's a whole lot of competing ideologies that's trying to take over at this point. There is some kind of collapse of society that's happening right now. You know, stay safe. You know, invest in gold or something to hedge against inflation.
Yeah.
So okay. What are you trying to show? You gotta let's go to the showcase.
All right, cool. You then.
Power 100 says you trying to make money off your mugshot? Wow. Well, I guess Donald Trump is making money off his mugshot. So
Yeah. She following his footsteps.
Everything is a marketing opportunity in the United States of America. I think like once you're convicted, though, I heard like you can't profit off of a crime, like a serial killer. He can't like write a book or something, you know. So like Charles Manson, he couldn't write a book about him and sell it because, or if he did, maybe he could, but he couldn't talk about the crimes.
Interesting.
I think I'm not really sure about that though.
So we got. I don't know if we did this one last week with Dominique. Did we see her, Yaira? I think we did.
Oh, look at that.
But might as well see it again because it's pretty freaking dope.
Yo, look at this. This is crazy.
Yeah, this is from our Discord, y'all. By the way,
Yes, Discord link in the description. You can join, and we will showcase your artwork from the poster art section within our Discord. The link is in the description.
Yeah, this is freaking dope. Let's get that thumbs up. This is another one. Oh, look, it's like logo work. It's looks like vector. This would take me forever. I'm not even gonna lie. I wish I could do vector. This is cute.
Yeah, it's legit. Look at this.
Had a taco now.
Taco, was it Tano
Yeah,
Tuesday?
yeah. Got some chips and dip.
Very cool.
And we got another one from Art Dominique.
So doing some turnaround animation.
Bro, you know how long that would take me? Oh, I see. She did the turnaround sheet and then she just Oh,
That's
interesting.
legit. What does the caption say?
It said, got 3 just I did when testing pencils of a Star Wars character. There you go. Oh, it's getting cleaned up and all that. Look at this.
Look at that.
It's pretty dope. Some dope line work.
Very nice. You gonna put a like on that? Boom.
I did. Got Spooky over here. This is some good line work, man. This is giving me the Afro Samurai vibes.
Who's this character? Is it say in the caption?
Oh, but I thought it was a share here. I don't know, but it might be an OC. Original character.
A lot of talent in the poster art section this week.
It's Dominique again. Filling out the whatchamacallit. Or rather inking it in, sorry. Lost my train of thought.
This is some is that Darth Maul? I can't tell.
That might be, hold on. This was the full sketch of my, what is that? Soontor Toon? Played as Sith Sork. My friend is the Jedi. Oh, this might be Star Wars OCs. I might be incorrect though, because I'm not Star Wars savvy.
Interesting. So what's next?
This is this Nightmare. Looks like Gear 5 Luffy. Who
Nice.
I only know about through passing because I do not watch One Piece. People have been trying to get me to watch One Piece. I will still not be watching One Piece.
Take forever.
No disrespect to One Piece. I will
It's
expire
like watching
before.
The Simpsons or something, like from the first episode.
Yeah, word. I'm just like, yo, I don't have that kind of time. I'm sorry. So Brina, look at this. Brina's work is always stellar.
Is it a WWE champion or?
Let's see what banner art I commissioned for DLK. What DLK Games? I use Procreate this time.
I can't hear you.
She said she was using Procreate this time. Oh, this is the last one, which is funny because Brina is heavy into using Clip Studio Paint. Look. She's gonna be using Procreate as soon as that Procreate Dreams comes up.
Yes, Procreate Dreams. We're all waiting on that. That's going to be the animation app from the Procreate people. That's going to be lit.
All right, yo.
So, all right, guys.
There you go. We might do some streaming tomorrow. If we do, it's probably gonna be like a pure art stream. Which I'm not sure which platform it's gonna be. It might be here, it might be Twitch, but if you stay tuned to all the social medias, we'll definitely let you know. Because I got some stuff to work on and everything. But thank you guys for tuning into this story of madness. I'm pretty sure something else is gonna happen next week. They need to bring back the aliens, bro. Rights are not cool. We need the aliens again.
Yeah, I mean, you would think you'd need some leadership. Someone in leadership position needs to just set the tone for the country and come out and say, like, looting is bad, so that everyone will know that looting is bad. Maybe put it in the as an Apple alert You know, just so
Yeah.
even if they steal the
Oh
iPhone, they will know that
no,
it
it
means
doesn't matter.
bad.
We've dictated because there's a maybe I'll find this for y'all tomorrow. But there's literally a short video of some Black Lives Matter person in Chicago saying that the reason we need to loot, I guess specifically black people, is because it is our reparations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that.
Is that written in the law somewhere? Well, maybe
I mean,
it will
if
be.
y'all get if
Because
y'all
this is debate in society. So why wait? I mean, this is why we're having these problems right now. The kids don't know what's good or what's bad. They're getting conflicting messages. So they need to iron that out so everyone could be on the same page.
yeah. Oh, I found it. Hold on. Right before y'all go. Here. Y'all can have fun with this.
That makes sure that that person is
Oh, this is
somebody
old. I remember this.
This is old. I figured it was
Yeah.
old, but I've never. I figured it was old because I never like seen this in the recent like catalog. But
Yeah, that's old. That happened during
salute a
the
Gucci
Floyd riots.
or a Macy's or a Nike because that makes sure that that person eats. That makes sure that that person has clothes. That's reparations. That is reparations. Anything they want to take it because these businesses have insurance. They're going to get their money back. My people aren't getting anything.
That's stealing.
If somebody to
yeah, there you go. But that was their instructions from years ago, so that's why it's okay to do it now.
Okay. So
Face it.
that's why Meatball's confused
Yeah,
right now.
yeah,
So,
she's confused. She don't know what's going on. She needs help.
It's a psychological conundrum that we need to explore. Like, are you it's a quandary. We're gonna have to figure this one out. But not tonight.
No. And last thing, Faye, I did see the clip. Like I glazed past it, and that's probably why they made that character like race swapped her to black. And that's why I responded. I don't know if it like real quick because I got super busy at work. That none of this matters because this is why we got Procreate Dream coming so that we could all just create our own stuff because I don't know, we can't rely on these companies. But anyway, y'all. All right, y'all. We will catch y'all tomorrow. Have a good one. Have a good night. Thank you for coming. Peace out.
Peace.